Good morning from the Rolling Boil channel. I'm glad to have you here. Maybe today's your divine appointment with me. And I am a hoarder. I'm doing my best to keep this space clean. But I'm telling you people, you'll get discouraged. Because if you miss a couple days, it's like a garden with weeds. It's all going to come back to you. It's all going to come back. So today, I wasn't able to get my dishes done because I'm really tired. So all the dishes, well, just like a dishwasher, I just put all the dirty things in there. And what I do is I take my candles when I burn them and I put the extra wax in here in different containers, and then I'll put the oven on a low temperature and I'll stick this in there, and when these melt again I'll probably put them in ice cube trays, and I try to make like those candle warmers. And what I use is the Christmas, I find old candles so to melt down and make into the candle warmer things with the fragrances of Christmas. This past Christmas was really difficult because we wanted the pine or forest kind, and they were sold out. They just had these funky kinds, like pumpkin spice or, cinnamon or some, weird stuff that you wouldn't buy for nothing. So I've talked a lot about having some pretty butter. So Jim's been really good about the butter being pretty, but he had stuff to say about the toaster, so we try to keep it unplugged. So this morning it was still plugged in, so it gets a little discouraging. So to save money, I use these reusable Keurig. But I'm telling you, nothing has to be written in stone because Jim does not like to use these. And of course, I'm a Maxwell House girl, and I'm, of course, going to enjoy good to the last drop. So then Jim goes ahead and gets these because it's easier for, he gets Keurig cups. It's easier for him. So even though we're trying to save money, we still, like, it we still, like, if we want pizza, 5 or 6 frozen pizzas 5 or 6 nights in a row, then we just go ahead and do that because, like, we just eat at different times. So another thing is, since I started cleaning the kitchen, I want to keep the top of this cleaned off. So when I came in here this morning, there was, it's coffee stuff up here. It goes down there, okay? So it gets a little discouraging, to see the dishes over here, and then this drain is always full of food, several times a day. So it gets discouraging, y'all. But so we discussed the cups and how important it is when you do something that, you include your mate. So these are my coffee mugs and stuff. And these are Jim's. We got those. I had them in plastic storage boxes so I could tell exactly what box his mugs were in. Because all the mugs were crammed down here. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put in there. So I don't really care for this stuff being here, these empty things, but they don't really have a place. So I try to purpose it by filling them with water when I cook. Because as you can see, this one is missing the lid. This one is missing the lid. So in the hoarding mess, there is a lid to this. And one day when I get my gold paint out, I'll finish painting it gold. I don't know why I started. Maybe I just had a little extra gold paint left when I was working on something else. And somebody goes, "Why do you paint like that? Are you angry? Like, why won't you finish stuff?" So that's one of the problems of being a hoarder. There's like too many rabbit holes. So I do have another shelf that will fit on this, and that's way up in my built-in hutch. So I'll have to be awake and alert to get up into my which I'll show you what I mean in a minute. The built-in hutch goes all the way up to the ceiling, and so you have to get on the step stool, and it might require that I get on the third rung of the step stool, which, you know, I need to pay a lot of attention to. I had an auntie break her neck, and it was like terrible. She was like, "Oh," everybody could hear her, you know, and I started to sing some hymns to her, you know, and she started to singing, and then she went, "Wait a minute." Arr. That was my Aunt Snooky. She broke her neck the same time Bush Sr. broke his neck when he was in the Maine Medical Center. That's kind of funny. Then I said, "Well, I want my Auntie Snooky to meet President Bush, former President Bush Sr., but everybody said, "No way!" So, another discouraging thing is, you know, this recycling. There it is in that trash can. So, when I moved in, I was putting the recycling in the bottom of my older paper shredder. So now it houses the returnable bottles. So anyway, that would get too full being recycled. So I put it in this so we wouldn't have an overflow. So guess what? There's another overflow of things, and all we have to do is go downstairs. There's recycling bins down there, and big, you know, recycling city trash bins for recycling. And so it's a little bit discouraging that that would be full, overflowing. I'm not going to go bigger, because the bigger you go, the bigger the overflow is going to be. So you get up in the morning, you could do some bitching about that. Bitching in the kitchen. I don't want to. I'm praying to the Lord with my putting my candle wax in the oven, so I can just send a sweet savor to our Lord and just say, "Lord, help me to get this work done and not be discouraged." So this box that's in the corner, it was in my kitchen by the side of the refrigerator, and it was holding my cleaning supplies, and it just got to be a mess because this coat rack fell apart, and Jim just got this new one, which isn't as good as that one over there. So so when I moved, my homework one day was to get that box out of the kitchen, and lo and behold, it kind of fits in that corner. And my so it's not coming in good. Ah, boy. It's too dark in the morning. So we try to show you that where the umbrella box, which is just another cardboard box that I decorated, that I think I can come up with a plan to secure the that coat rack. I think I can fix it. So you could see the mess over there. I'm sorry. I'm just like really tired. I'm really burnt out. It's a good thing I'm going to be doing 35 videos to show my progress, because you can get discouraged and things can go right back to the hoarding mess. And no one will probably get you through it unless you maybe get a therapist or something and talk to them and go, I'm getting so discouraged. So here, this is kitty litter, and we like a certain kind, the crystal kind, and they didn't have it. So this is the clay kind. So in prepping things, you get to think of emergencies, like, do you have enough paper towels? Do you have enough toilet paper? So one thing that we did was get like wipes, wet wipes for emergencies. And also, if there's no plumbing, if there's something gone wrong, you're gonna love this. Use kitty litter. Like, I know a couple of people that are having problems clogging the toilet every time they go, so I suggested they go in kitty litter, throw it outside. If I have to, I'm doing it, because if there's no plumbing, or if there's a major spill or something, or somebody throws up, you could probably throw some of that kitty litter. I remember in school somebody would throw up every day, just about. The janitor would come out with that. And everybody wanted the janitor's job, and it's like, yeah, dream on, okay? So that's what we do. We're gonna have that in case of an emergency. And I also have my kitty litter in clear storage boxes, and it's on the bottom. You have to put that because it's heavy. The plastic storage boxes will break easy. So after I do this, my homework assignment is to put that with my other small bags of kitty litter. So it's good to have more of that on hand than less. And plus, if you think about it, if you're under attack, you could throw kitty litter. That's probably worse than a gun. I'll get him. So, lastly, we'll go over to the built-in closet, and this is where I keep my root cellar. This canning bath pot, stock pot, I have the potatoes in, and this other one, my pressure cooker, it holds onions. Where I found this onion sprouting, which is fun to have greenery, because I have the 2 cats, and you can buy them their own plant, but they'll just eat mine. It can be very discouraging. And yesterday, the power went out, and I go, okay, this is it. So what we do is we go around to all our battery operated things. Oh my goodness, I can't turn it on, but that will work. So we have our lanterns, we have our emergency equipment. So, and when you're a hoarder, you can get like really hurt, because I put this in my chair when I was cleaning. And, so it's like that in the back of my chair, and Jim goes, "Boy, you really set yourself up good, because that point would be right in the middle of your back." So laugh even when you want to cry, because you just gotta keep going, okay? Just keep going, keep working on it. It'll get better. I know some people are like embarrassed about somebody being a hoarder, but if you know you're doing something about it, that's all you can do, okay? Especially now with the country the way it is. Why not? Why not build the place of your dreams and become an economic success? I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel and share. It might help other people to know that you can do something about the mess. Just keep at it. If you get tired and you've done quite a bit of the work and you've seen improvements, then go ahead and treat yourself to a nice dinner out, or go get your nails done, or do something different to reward yourself. And doing the prepping, you don't have to just be, okay, now I have to make everything from scratch. No. When you're saving money, no, you don't have to worry about every penny. But just get started with a few small things, that's all. And I love you. And let's see, how do we end? Well, the Trumpy Bears who want to discuss my home economic success journal. Hugs and kisses. Bye for now. Love ya.